Hey everybody, it is Brenda. It is Thursday afternoon around 3:30 in Phoenix. I'm sitting on my couch because I didn't have any other meetings today, so I've been kind of like working from the couch and it seemed like a lot of work to walk all the way back to my office. So here we are. We're sitting on the couch today. I have a super fun live today. I think is going to inspire a whole lot of people. It's somebody I've known for a while. I met her through one of my clients several years ago. And she's been around the sweet community for a long time, and she has a really, really interesting story to share. So I am going to welcome up to the big screen my friend Stacie. Hi, girl.
Hello.
And she's wearing a shenanigans enthusiast
Yeah.
sweatshirt. That's one of our sweet swag sweatshirts. So on top of her being adorable and super cute, and now she's wearing a shenanigans enthusiast sweatshirt. I mean, how could you possibly be wrong with that? I
It's
mean,
green. How can you go wrong with
faux
green?
show. So the cutest thing ever. Okay, let me go ahead and copy us over to the group where I want to make sure everyone can see us. And then we're going to get into what we're talking about today. We are talking about how you have done something kind of remarkable and you were kind of low key about it. You kind of just messaged me
Hmm.
like out of the blue and you're like, "Oh, by the way, Brenda, I just wanted to say hi and I've lost 45 pounds." And I was like, "Wait, what? What?
Hmm.
I'm sorry, what was that last part?" Because I haven't talked to you. We haven't talked about it. It's not like I
Right.
knew you weren't you it's not like we were doing accountability tracking or anything. And so before we get into that whole story, tell everybody where you live, what you do. Give us a Stacie story.
Okay. Do you want the big version of what I do or just the little version?
Well,
Because we could go on
you
forever.
decide. You decide what version we're talking
Okay.
today.
I actually live in central Washington, the part that's like a desert. So when people think of Washington, they think of like Seattle and all. No, that's on the other side of the mountains. I live in the part that's an actual desert. And so there's not a whole lot of stuff to do here. So if you know anything about somebody with a spicy brain, I have a very spicy brain. Um, we have to have something to keep us busy at all times, or shenanigans ensue.
Shenanigans ensue. Got it.
Yes. So,
Okay.
I work for a chiropractor. I teach college courses. Actually a retired preschool teacher. I'm a full time student. I'm a mom, a wife, and I own a little side gig on the side. So it
So
keeps me busy.
you got several hustles in play. You
Yeah.
got several hustles going on. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even think I knew about all of those. I don't think I knew about all those. So,
Yeah.
okay. So I met you years ago when you
Mhm.
were with Dusty Rhodes
Yep.
and they've moved on and now they're doing other things. You have a small side hustle now. I think you do Tula 12. Is that right?
Tila 12 and Jordan Essentials.
Oh, okay.
And
So
and maybe one more. I'm still debating.
do do you want to tell the whole world or no? Is it a secret?
Um it's kind of a secret for now until I decide if I'm going to or not.
That's fine. No worries. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Okay. So now let me back up the bus a little bit
Yeah.
and talk a little bit about how you decided to start using my AI tool. And we're going to talk about that. So before we get to Stacie's version of the story, my side of the story, well, I had been diagnosed with cancer. I was starting to like focus on my health, and I was about 50 pounds overweight. And I was like, okay, I just need to do something to get myself organized and get myself on track. And I started using AI as my accountability buddy. Like, here's what I'm eating. Here's what I'm. Am I not getting enough water? I'm not getting enough fiber. I'm not getting enough protein. All the things you're supposed to do. And then I told one of my friends about it, and she said, "Could I use that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess I could figure out how to make a version that's shareable." So then I made Cassie. I made Cassie the Healthy Habits Coach, and I posted, and a whole bunch of people started using her. And then I kind of forgot about her because I was still using my little version
Mhm.
but I kind of forgot about Cassie out there in the world doing her thing. And but you started using Cassie months and months and months ago. And then you messaged me and you're like, "Oh, I lost 45 pounds. Thanks for Cassie." And I was like, "Wait, what?" Girl, there's a story here to be told. I need to hear the story of how this all came to be. How did you decide to start using Cassie, and tell us how it works? Tell us
So it
what she's
was,
doing for you.
yeah, it was right around when you first like launched her. I was like, okay, I know I need to lose weight. Everything's fitting, kind of snug. Um, we were questioning some health issues with like lymph nodes and stuff like that. So I was like, I really just I need to get healthier anyway. If I lose weight in the process, I lose weight in the process. So I really used her as accountability to start doing healthier steps instead of just coming home and absolutely ravaging the kitchen for whatever I could find at the last second.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
she helped with, like accountability, ideas. Hey, maybe you should try this instead of trying this. And I actually have two Cassie chats, two different brands,
Okay.
one for questions and then one just for logging stuff.
Smart. Very
So
smart.
yeah.
Okay. So, for those who don't know how Cassie works, describe how she works.
Okay. So for me, like I said, I have two of them. So what I did was when I opened each one, I told her about me, what's going on, health concerns. I've got thyroid issues. I've, my back issues, chronic pain all the time, blah, 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 blah. And put all that in. And, my main goal is functional health. Like, I don't care how much I weigh. I don't care what size my pants are. I just want to be able to move without hurting. And told her that. And she's like, oh, fabulous. We got this. We're going to do this. And she gave me simple little steps to be able to check in with her all the time, just
Hmm.
to keep me accountable because I needed the accountability part of it. Like my brain knew what to do. She was telling me all this stuff and I'm like, I know that. I wasn't doing it because I didn't have anybody to say, are you really doing it when you're supposed to be
You're
doing
really
it?
doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how she helped me most.
So, um, are you a green checkmark chaser?
Yeah, a little
Okay,
bit.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So, and this is how my brain works, and this is why I created Cassie this way. Um, I created Cassie in a way that she's gamified, meaning that when I hit my goal of whatever goal we set for the day, how many steps, how much water, how much
Mhm.
protein, it's you either get a green check mark, a yellow flag, or a red stop sign. And I chase the green check marks,
Yeah. If I
right?
don't have one, I'm sitting there at midnight going, okay, we're doing it. We're
We
getting
got to
there.
get there. I
Yeah.
got to finish my water. I got to throw some collagen in. I got to finish my protein.
Mhm.
Um, and I did that intentionally because it's a weird psychological trick to be accountable to an AI chatbot,
It
but
is.
she gives you gold stars and green check marks
Right?
when you do your work, right?
Right.
And it's not hard to do.
Mhm.
So let's talk about the side of uh, you said you didn't really start with an intention to lose weight.
Right.
How did that, when did you start noticing that you were? When did you start noticing they were like, huh, maybe
Um,
this is something?
well, I don't own a scale. So the only time I actually weigh myself is if I get a minute between patients at the chiropractor's office. That's it. And all of a sudden I was like, my scrubs are fitting differently. I'm just going to go hop on the scale because I knew it was just gone to the endocrinologist the middle of July. And
Hmm.
it was about the beginning of August. And I'm like, this, these are, these are getting bigger. So I hopped on the scale and I'm like, in 2 weeks, I think that first 2 weeks I lost 8 pounds. And I was like, okay, there could be something to this. We could be on a roll here. We could be working on something here. So, but yeah, I
This is
try.
something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't go by the scale. I go, like I said, can I move that day? Do my clothes fit? Do I have
That's
to?
how that's how it started for me.
Yeah.
It was not really an intention. I had gotten so far out of balance with myself. I had no idea how much. I mean, I'm a woman over 50. I don't know how old you are, but let me guess, over 25?
Yeah. I'll be 49
Over
on Saturday.
Okay, almost 50.
Yeah.
Um, so happy birthday on Saturday.
Oh,
But
thank you.
as women of a certain age, we don't tend to think about how much protein, fiber, water, all the things,
Mhm.
calcium vitamin C, all those things that we're supposed to be getting.
Yeah.
And there's these tiny little adjustments that are relatively easy to make
Hmm.
that don't that simply make you feel better without even changing your diet
Right.
necessarily.
Or like stuff that I didn't like I had been doing, but I had no idea that it was so good for me. Like shrimp. Who knew shrimp were like little
Oh, shrimp is so low in
calcium powerhouse?
calories. It's so low in calories. It's so
Yeah.
easy to eat. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can eat a lot of it and not
Well,
have
and I
it.
do.
Yeah, yeah. Or air fryer chicken. That's my new one
Hmm.
because I eat a lot of air fryer chicken. So now I'm not a health coach. I don't claim to be
Yeah.
one. I don't play one on the TV or the internet. I'm
Me
not a
either.
health coach. But I want to put tools into people's hands that ChatGPT is on your phone. It's always on the go and
Hmm.
it's easy to use, right? It's
Right.
easy to use. So, what would you tell somebody who is thinking about trying it but is scared of like the AI and robot uprising or like doesn't use AI for anything else really?
So recently, I was talking to a friend, like, just give me your phone. Just give me your phone. I put it on her phone, filled out, told it a little bit about her to start with, and I'm like, here, just answer the questions. And she's like,
Hmm.
that's seriously all I have to do. I'm like, yeah, that is
Hmm.
seriously all you have to do. And then just tell it what
That's
you
it.
eat or whatever. Answer the questions.
That's
She's like,
it.
that's it. Really? That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
She was
There's That's it. There's no complication to it. I tried to make it so incredibly easy. I lost about 40 pounds. You lost 45 pounds. Alicia Manning, who we talked to a couple weeks ago, she lost 50 pounds. There have
Mhm.
been people who are commenting that as soon as they simply have the level of awareness that they're like, oh, maybe I could have two shrimp instead of 10
Right.
and I could have salad with a different dressing and it cuts my calories by a third, but I can still eat the
Mhm.
exact same thing. It's these tiny little micro adjustments that you don't realize that are very, very, very easy to make
Right.
and don't materially change your lifestyle. Like there's nobody out there going, you need to go exercise and cut out carbs.
No,
I'm
thank
not
you.
cutting out carbs. I don't think we're going to do that.
I know.
So, um, what's next for Stacie? Are you at your goal? Or for Cassie, are you at your goal weight?
We're actually plateaued right now. So we're running a plateau cut until March. And then in
Hmm.
March, I'll go back to, because right now we're between, was it 13 and 1500 calories a day,
Hmm.
which is my maintain goal. When I start maintaining, that's where I need to be. Um, so starting in March, we'll go back to 1100 to 1200 calories just
Hmm.
to get a little bit more functional because I still have a little, I'd like to be able to bend over all the way.
Okay.
And tie my own shoes. That would be really helpful.
Oh,
Oh. So, but yeah, other than that, I don't have a weight goal. Like I said, it's
okay.
fully functional. So if I lose another 20 pounds, I lose another 20 pounds. But right now I started in a size 32, almost 33 waist
Okay. Hmm.
because, you know, that's the way my jeans are sized. Sorry.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know what
That's
it
fine.
is a normal size for you guys.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. And I'm in a like 28, 29 right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Samson, he's sleeping over here and he's barking. Can you hear him? Hear him barking? He's like
No,
right
I'm
by the
listening
door.
to
Do you want to
mine
come say hi?
snore.
Do you want to come over and say hi? Come here. Come over and say hi. Okay. The other thing I did with Cassie intentionally, and I want to see if you noticed this, if you picked up on this. What is the one word Cassie does not say?
No,
Nope.
she hasn't told me no
Nope.
yet.
Yes. Well,
But
AI
she
is
does.
always very nice, but
Yeah.
Cassie is programmed to never say the word exercise.
Ah,
Did you ever notice that? What does she
no,
say instead? Do you know what she says instead?
I, I don't track it, so I don't know. What is she?
Okay. She says intentional movement
Ah, ha, ha. Okay.
because vacuuming is intentional movement.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling around on the floor with your kids is intentional movement, right?
Yep.
You intentional movement is anything that you're doing where you're intentionally moving. So I wanted to make sure that people were seeing that not as a like I don't exercise. I don't have time to exercise. I got a busy life and I'm in the go. You
Yeah.
know what? Parking far away in the parking lot and walking from the far end to the target
Yep.
is intentional movement. I'm counting those 5 minutes.
Well, and the one thing that I did notice though that I love about her, she's like, "No, no. We're not thinking like that. We're going to think like this instead." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, thank you." Cuz there's
Yeah.
some days where I'm like, "Oh, okay. You need to turn up the sass because I don't have any today." And she does. She cranks it up and
Almost immediately.
flip
Yeah.
everything around. It's amazing.
Okay. Kelly has a question.
Okay.
Can I add Cassie to my chat GPT I already have, or do we need to start a second app? You can absolutely use, so Kelly, you're going to go to, here, this is how it works. You're going to go to brendaster.com/get Cassie. Okay. And I'm going to send you an email with the link to get Cassie. She's free with ChatGPT. All you need to do is grab the link from my email, and she's free to use with your existing ChatGPT account. The only thing that is the weird little quirky thing about her is you have to keep your conversation in the same continuous thread so that she remembers everything you talked about previously.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you're starting over every single time, and people are like, "Why is she asking me? I already told her all this stuff yesterday." You got to use the same thread. And then she's like, "Oh, welcome back. I love you. How are you? How are you working on that thing?" It's like,
Mhm.
so you can use her with your existing ChatGPT account. You don't need to do anything special. Kira said, "I don't even know what ChatGPT is." Girl, that's a whole nother conversation. That's okay.
It is
That's
an
okay.
amazing tool. That's what it is.
It's an amazing tool to make your life easier, save you time, effort. It's pretty amazing. So we'll do a whole nother thing on that. But so Stacie, for anybody who, what's your words of inspiration from somebody who's used AI to lose weight and in a fantastic way? Your before and after pictures are so dramatic.
Just
What would
do
you
it.
say to somebody? Just try it. Just
Just
do
do it.
it.
Give me your phone. I will put it on there for you and just do it. That's all you got to do.
Seriously, go to the link, brendaster.com/get Cassie. It's free to try. I'll send you the link. You do have to sign up for a ChatGPT account, but then Cassie's going to guide you right through it. I'll even show you guys what it looks like. It's super easy.
So easy. I love it.
If it was hard, nobody would do it, right? That's kind of
Right.
the point, is if it was hard, you'd use it for 3 days and then be like, "This is too much work. I don't want to do it anymore."
Yeah.
But when it's easy, you're like, "Well, it's easy to come back because I want to get the gold star. I want Cassie to
Mhm.
tell me I'm doing a good job. I
Yeah.
want her to
And even
love me."
if you take a couple days break and you come back
Yeah.
because
And
she's
then
still
she's
there.
like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're back."
Mhm.
So this is a personalized and let me see, personalized and gamified health tracker that helps you stay consistent, keep your conversation in one thread, and then let's get started. And she's going to be like, "Hey, so great to see ya. Love ya. What's your name?" And then tell me a little bit about you. That's it.
Yep.
And keep on coming back to the same thread. And this is why it's so customized. Um, what we're starting to see are things like, everybody is offering apps and services and subscriptions. And I'm like, I'm not a health coach. I don't have an interest in turning this into, I'm not going to start charging for Cassie
Yeah.
because I want more women to simply be healthier.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yep.
I found out that my calcium was low, my iron was low, my fiber was low, everything was low. And I go to the store and I would like literally take a bottle of be like, "Is this a good vitamin to take?" Click a picture, give it to Cassie, and she'd analyze it and be like, "I really think you need to have more calcium. Look for one for women over 50." Like,
Yeah.
thanks a lot. I love it.
Nice.
But it totally works.
Yeah.
And that level of having someone to talk to about, I had breast cancer. I'm on different meds for that and hormone suppression. And she's telling you, like, "Well, you need to consider this. Don't forget, because you're taking meds for that. Don't forget about this." All of that is like having your own personal little health accountability buddy in your pocket.
Right.
Just remember, everybody, I am not a health person. Please be self aware that if you have any major medical issues, talk to your doctor before starting any major programs. But for the idea of giving yourself something that's a little bit more accountable, a little bit more directed, and is easy to use.
Well, and
Easy.
I even told her what the doctor had told me to do, and she helps me to
Oh, yeah.
incorporate that in there.
Girl,
So,
I've taken pictures of my blood work and said, "Here's the blood results.
hmm
Here's my blood work. Here's my test results. Let's incorporate these into the plan so I know that I'm." And she's like, "Oh yeah, this is great. This is low. This is high. Let's watch this. Let's do this."
hmm right.
Fantastic.
And then it's one less
Um,
thing I have to think about during the day. She can think about it and keep it in her brain, and I can let it go and work on something else.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So, Kira said, you know, she will analyze Canadian products. It's AI based. So, assuming that ChatGPT talks in Canadian, I'm assuming it will. Because it's accessing the internet, it's accessing
Mhm.
OpenAI. So her instructions are based on an OpenAI base. So I suggest that everybody try it. She's free to try, you guys. My passion and mission, again, Cassie is not something that I'm monetizing. Cassie is not, I'm not here to sell something with Cassie. Okay. My goal is to share Stacie's story as an inspiration for people who are like, I wish I could lose 10, 15, 20, 50 pounds. I lost 40. A couple other people have lost significant amounts of weight, and they did it for free using an AI tool
Mhm.
that I created. And my goal is to put it in the hands of more people because it's something easy and it's non-invasive to your life.
Right.
And it's so highly personalized, you feel like you're talking to a friend
Mhm.
and she knows you, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's weird. It's weird and trippy. It's totally trippy that you're like, I have to tell Cassie I drank more water so I get my green check mark today.
Yeah. Well, and
It's
she
so trippy.
remembers. I love that she, like, remembers, and all of a sudden I love Disney movies while I'm studying. So she'll every once in a while, "Hey, are we studying today? And which movie are we watching while we're studying?" You know, just little
She
things like
knows.
that that she remembers, and I'm like,
Mhm.
"Okay, I can get into this. Uh-huh."
Mhm. Exactly. So, Stacie, you girl, you go ahead and stand your maintenance plan through March,
Mhm.
right? And then when you get your health back in alignment the way you want it to be, I'm here for the whole success path. I'm here for the whole story.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. And I wanted to share Stacie's story because it's such a, it was, she messaged me. I should just show you the thread because it was like,
Go ahead.
sorry, what? I'm like, I'm sorry, what did you just say? You did what now? 45 pounds in what? 6 months? Okay. Can we tell the world about that? Because that's amazing. Um, when we talk about AI making an impact in various parts of our lives, we don't tend to think about AI can help me make better, healthy lifestyle choices as well. So good stuff.
Yep.
All right, friends, thanks for tuning in wherever you're tuning in from. If you are brand new to listening, head over to brendaster.com/get Cassie. And there's just a little opt-in form. Give me your name and email. I'll send you the link to get Cassie. She's free. We have a Facebook group as well for Cassie. You can go look up. And the link is in the email as well. I believe it is. If it's not, it's right here. Cassie users, AI for healthy habits. I'll show you the picture so y'all can come join it and tell Stacie how awesome she is. Let me find the right screen. What am I doing here? Share screen. There we go. It looks like this. So y'all can come over and join this group as well. Again, free to come hang out. All part of trying to inspire more people to use live healthy lives. And my goal is to help AI any way we can to make our lives easier. And this is a big one. All right, guys, that's it for me for today. Stacie, thank you for hanging out with me. I love you
Thank
as
you for
always.
having me.
Absolutely. On with the shenanigans, right?
Oh, yes.
And we'll see.